Hey everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I am here with a review of Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde on Xbox. Now this is a auto shooter roguelite action game, very much similar to Vampire Survivors and those types of games, in which you've got to fight off huge waves of monsters using passive attacks and abilities. So you basically control your character walking around the screen and the attacks are all done automatically. You don't aim, you don't shoot or anything like that as such. You don't press fire, it fires for you. Now this game I really enjoyed. I've only just really sort of fallen into the sort of auto shooter category of games. I recently decided to play Vampire Survivors, now it's on Xbox. I've also recently played Remedium Sentinels, which you can see a review of on the channel as well, which I got for review. But I bought this one specifically because I enjoyed Remedium Sentinels so much. And this one came out to Xbox on the 19th of July 2023. Now it's developed by Creature Cauldron and it's published by Silico, and it's like a low price game, but so far this is my favourite auto shooter game that I've had the chance to play. Now I say this mainly because one, it looks great. I love the high quality crisp artwork, how bright and colourful it is, but not just that, I love how there's lots of other things that seem to be extra additions compared to the other games of this genre that I've played. Now there's 8 unique heroes. Now you don't start off with all of them, but you do unlock them as you progress. Each of them has their own passive skills and game-changing hero ability, so it gives you a lot of replayability. Now obviously if you do die, it's not the end of the world. You basically get resurrected by the Oracle and you can go for another run. Now one thing I liked about this game is there's a lot of abilities. So there's 14 base abilities. Each of them has 2 ability modifiers that you can sort of tweak with to make tons of different possibilities. The abilities and attacks range in all sorts of things, from like a ice attack that slows enemies down. You've got things that fire spikes out of the ground. You've got your fireballs that spin around you and stuff like that. All the sort of things you'd expect. Now, you also have a like hero ability, which I did like. So the one I was playing with when I first started was like the mage, and you only get to use it a few times a game, but you turn into like this giant monster and you can sort of like wreck people for a limited amount of time, and I thought that was pretty cool. Not only have you got like the cool abilities, there's also sort of lots of things to do in each of the levels, which you don't normally, well, in the ones I've played there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of. So you've got your sort of mini bosses that you have to defeat, which I thought was pretty cool. There's in-game shops, so you pick up sort of things you can spend, and these like totems and stuff, and there's coins and crystals you can pick up to spend. There are shops around as well, which you can spend for temporary upgrades and health and stuff like that. There are chests to find and open. There's mining, so you have to basically find these rocks and sort of stand around them to destroy them and stuff like that. There are pets that you can find, and they then sort of, you can equip them at the start of your run, and they will follow you around and do sort of different abilities as well. And then once you get out of a run, you also have like a skill tree, and that's a really cool addition. It gives you a variety of sort of permanent buffs that you can spend your skill points on, making you do more damage, have more health, move faster, all that sort of stuff. Gives it that roguelite sort of genre-ness to it. Overall, really fun. Feels like it's the harder of the 3 games I've played so far. So it gives you a bit more of a challenge. I love the enemy variety in this one as well. I love like the sprites and the designs of all the enemies. I love the different environments and stuff. I love how the environments were so populated and just looked great. They've done such a fantastic job with it. Honestly, if you're looking for a auto shooter game, you can't go wrong with this one. Now, I've only scratched the surface with this. I've only played it for a few hours, but I've sort of seen everything I need to know to know I really enjoy it and I like playing it and stuff like that. Having the like deep sort of customization where you can pick your starting character as well as your starting ability and stuff like that, everything, it just gives it that nice bit of polish and sort of amount of content that really hits the soft spot for me. Now, the game is available right now, like I say, priced at £8.39, which is an absolute steal. It's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles, and it's optimized for Series X and S consoles with 4K resolution and 60 FPS. So if you've been playing Vampire Survivors or any of the other auto shooters and you're looking for something new, you could do a lot worse than checking out Spirit Hunters Infinite Horde, because to me this is my favourite so far. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is it something you're interested in? I'd love to know if there's any more of these sort of auto shooter games on Xbox. I will gladly check them out because I've been having a whale of a time with them. They're just easy to play. I know you've got to sort of survive and it gets hectic and stressful at the time, but the games you can just sit down, plonk and play for half an hour, 20 minutes, an hour, do you know what I mean, at once, and then come back to it another time. You don't have to stick for like 40 plus hours to play them. And as someone like me who has a lot of like real life commitments, kids, work, everything like that, it's nice to be able to just sit and play as and when I can. And if this was available on the Switch and stuff like that, it'd be really fun to play as well. So check it out if it is available there as well. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.